Hey, you. Yeah, you. Have you heard of the new Rize Bikes Blade? They are crazy, and I'll tell you all about them. Let's do it. You my first thoughts on it, for riding it. So I haven't got mine yet. Had some major bills come up, so I just gotta hold off for a little bit. At the moment, but I will be getting the 1,000 watt 52 volt blade. Um, I so my friend got the brand new blade, 52 volt dual battery, 1,000 watt. Um, and so he let me take it out and the one a couple days ago. So full disclosure though, this bike I took out does not have the stock forks. It has upgraded forks he put on, and they're pretty much just like twins to the front forks that come on the Blade 2. Now, he also changed the handlebars are more BMX style, a bit higher up style, and then the grips. Oh shit! And the brakes. He upgraded the rotors and everything. They're huge. So, but for riding wise, as in the bike handles awesome. You see that length. I noticed the length in the bike that is bigger from like your crotch, the front part of the seat where that seat ends at the front, to your steer tube. I noticed that's a greater distance. Um, the bike is way faster than my 500 by far. I struggled going up a hill. It's one area. I was pedaling hard to get up, and it was struggling by the time I got to the top. He didn't even have to like pedal, and he was up. Um, Now you gain about between, I think it's around 9 to 10 kilometers an hour, more speed that's unlocked. So mine's 39.9 kilometers unlocked. His will be about 49ish, I think it is, around that, for 38 or 48 or 49, something like that. Um, Now the blade. So what other things I noticed with the blade? Um, so yes, the controller is inside the. Just to be clear, the controller for the new Blade Two or Blade and Blade Two is in. There's a box like where the bottom bracket or your crank bearing is. That bottom area, it's like a big kind of box looking thing that's hollow. That's where the controller is. That's where, if you get the dual battery, the equalizer thing is in there too. But all your electronics are housed in there. It makes it very clean, sleek looking bike. Because you don't see all the wires and stuff. Everything comes down through the frame basically, and into that box. And then what else? And then there's no wires coming, down or through the frame, then up and under the seat, to up to under the seat and all that crap. So that's what really makes that thing look clean and sleek looking. It helps actually protect wires and stuff because you can get stuff caught. Another thing I noticed is, so on the OG Blade is, say you're sitting on the bike in the drive, like your sprocket side doing chain side, that side there, is where the power goes on the OG Blade to the motor. There you'll see a little wire loop out of the axle into the motor, and that's what powers it. So that is different now, and it's better now. I think way better, because when you have, so the new one comes out of that box part or underneath, and then it goes down the left side of the frame, so opposite side of the OG, and it's on the disc brake side this time. And that's where the power goes through, which I think makes way more sense. Because if your chain somehow ever got crazy loose and came off, or you know something like that, or there's just a lot going on in that area between your, you got the guard thing, you got your chain you got sprockets, you got, you know, a derailleur, you got so many things that could get caught, come up, or hit it, shear that off, who knows. So with on the other side, I think that's makes it way better designed, in my opinion. The blade though, like I said, it's definitely long. Like it feels longer, more laid out a bit. And I don't mean laid out like cruiser. I mean give you a bit more length for um, someone that's a, you know, it made the bike a bit bigger. It makes it more sturdy, kind of. So the new blade frame, how the layout seems a bit longer. You really notice it from the edge of this front part of the seat, where your crotch would be, to the handlebars. You notice that distance. I do anyways. Um, in the seat, like it's the seats go way more comfortable than a normal bike seat. Way more comfortable, but it's not as comfortable as you're gonna think. Probably it's it's not like a snowmobile or a four-wheeler or a motorcycle, like that kind of plush soft. They're not like that. It's not it's not like a dirt bike either. It's kind of hard to explain, but it the foam density is not quite what it should be, I don't think. And I wish they used more of like a dirt bike style grippy kind of seat. This seat is way better design, like way better material, as in than like the last blade. But the only thing I could see an issue with, well, there's two, is the seat has a shape. So if this is the front, this is the back. It has this shape that kind of goes like this and comes up, like not a two up. It's like kind of weird in between. It looks cool and sporty. The only problem I see with that is if, say, I'm biking and I have a passenger, the way that seat has the back come up right here, so the person's passenger's butt would be right here. Instead of being able to sit at the very back, it's kind of pushing their hips forward, like twisting them forward. If it would feel like, and it would push you towards like the driver of the bike. So then they'd want to be closer to you, which you want, kind of room is what you want. So I think that is kind of one downfall of that style seat. Don't let that deter you. You've just a seat. You can always get them redone, probably by aftermarket if you want, or maybe you'll just be like good chance you'll be fine with it. Like I probably wouldn't change it. I know my friend is gonna. It's it's this kind of nature of the beast. Like there's things that, you know, to look good that might not be as good on some products. Not saying Rize, I'm saying in general. There's trade-offs to each thing, and it's like the suspension. You know, there's pros and cons to both. There's whatnot. So the bike though handles exceptional.
Up here, fucking right at it.
Fucking goddamn
Don't ever wreck up here.
fucking cocksuckers are talking about closing the fucking cheese plant. Fuck me, I said fuck it. Oh fuck, we're not even going there. That's pretty much your nightcapper.